Alright, y'all. We need to talk about net neutrality. This was not the video that I had planned today, but as of about 30 minutes ago of me filming this, the FCC decided to vote to deregulate net neutrality. So what is net neutrality? Net neutrality it's the principle that internet service providers should give access to all content and applications regardless of the source and without favoring it by blocking products and websites. So in simpler terms, net neutrality is the free internet. It's in place to keep internet service providers or your ISPs like AT&T, Comcast Xfinity, Suddenlink, Windstream, things of that nature to be able to charge you more or to block certain websites or to basically just kind of run the internet how they feel. Think of it like a superhighway. Right now, the superhighway is basically empty. Everybody's cruising along, no congestion, you're doing the right speed, and then along comes this toll road that nobody noticed. And that becomes the fast lane, if you will. And everybody kind of gets shoved over to the side and everybody ends up in the slow lanes, forming all of this congestion. But hey, don't worry. If you really want to get in that fast lane, you just got to pay the toll that popped up that you didn't know about before. Now, this repeal of Title II doesn't necessarily mean that these companies will charge more for their services. What it does mean is that it gives them the opportunity to. So if they decided in the interim that they were like, hey, actually, you know what? We do want to charge for these. They can. Without the regulations placed on them, these companies can do what they want. So do you want to have to pay to put out a tweet or pay to post that cute Instagram? How about if you had to pay extra to watch that video on Snapchat of someone's cat playing on a cat tower? What if you had to pay to watch this video or anyone else's on YouTube? That's what the repeal of net neutrality gives these companies the ability to open that door towards, being able to charge for extra services. But not only does this potentially affect your social medias, this potentially affects the way that you see news. So take this for example. Our current president has his favorite saying, which, say it with me, fake news. Everybody is fake news. Everybody is telling lies and whatever. Well, with the repeal of net neutrality, this gives the chance for him to, if he wanted to, decide that, hey, you know what? I don't like the fact that all of these people are telling lies about me. How about I make sure that you only post Fox News, for instance, the trusted news source. Can happen where Fox News is the only place that you're getting your news, and that news is being fed through the government. So what do you believe? Is that an extreme example? Yes. But it's an example that's a complete possibility, and one that I know I, for one, wouldn't be surprised if it happened. The repeal of net neutrality is more than just losing your social medias. It's about potentially being policed by the government or having a free and open internet. And if you really want to find out what it's like to have a policed internet, maybe ask China, see how that's doing for them. However, it's not a lost cause yet. These deregulations won't start for another few months, and I can guarantee in that time there's going to be lawsuits. It's got to go through Congress, which has already shot it down twice before. Don't sit there and pretend like, oh, well, the internet's a lost cause. You have to fight for it. Call your senators. Call your congressmen. I'll put the number on the screen. Use your voice, because that's what's going to make a difference. The majority of Americans spoke out against the repeal of net neutrality, and the FCC decided to not listen to the voices of the people and go through with this vote. Don't let that stand. Don't let your voices be pushed aside because of the government and big business. Let them know you're not going to stand for it. Get loud. make some noise. Show them that you know what you want, and that's a free and open internet. What I'm gonna do is I'm going to post links down below, places that you can call your senators, call your congressmen. I'm gonna put places like Battle for the Net, and they'll send emails to your congressmen, to whoever it has to get to. But don't stop. We have months to make this change, and we have months to make Congress listen to us. So do what you do, internet. I've seen people on Twitter find, you know, people who have done terrible things in no time flat. So like, use that momentum, use your platform, talk to people, get out there, knock on doors, let people know net neutrality needs to stay and that Congress needs to vote down the repeal of Title II. I have faith. Let's get it started.
So the FCC won't let me be, or let me be me, so let me see. They try to shut me down on MTV, but it feels so empty without me, so